Oh! Oh yeah, volume balance may be different for this one. Let me know if I should raise or lower it. It'll only get loud in a second. Castlevania HD? You play Castlevania Harmony of Despair? I've never played that with another human being. I love that game. Hell yeah. I wish I had that opportunity. I played it online a few times, though by the time I played it online, only Japanese players were playing it. Specifically, only max-level Japanese players. It was really funny, because you'd load into a level, and everyone would use the emotes to say hello at the same time. Then they'd all just, like, speed through the castle in, like, 7 seconds and kill Dracula instantly and say, thanks, and then load back to the menu. Palm Factory, thank you for the follow. That's where the palms are made. My favorite thing by the end of Harmony of Despair's lifespan was that level they released based on CV1 with the really tiny Simon Belmont that you could control. And he could just zip all over the place. That guy was a little rascal. Yeah, I really like the Getsufuma Den stage. Never played much of the actual game itself, but I like their recreation of it. You saying a Getsu Fumaden track was used in a King of the Hill YouTube poop? I want to stop everything and look that up. Oh, Theme of Simon, that makes more sense. In the US version, the manual, these horse heads, they're named Mr. Head. Did you know? Well, let me tell you about Paula Abdul and Fred Astaire. Have you heard that one? Look at all those graphical layers back there. What is this, a super graphics? Check this out. Skeleton horse. He's doing a jump rope. Yeah, Nintendo Power Editor's making shit up. It's true. Gotta go up the mountain and down the river? You couldn't just drop me off at the front door? So much of this game is outside the castle. Like a good 20 or 30% of it, probably. It's the Castlevania Fun Slide. I'm kind of playing like a goof because you can basically sleepwalk through the first 3 or so levels. And then you have to pay attention for the remaining 9 hours of the playthrough. Technically, this game should only be an hour long, but if you play it carefully, it's easy to stretch that to 2. Hey! There's a guy there. It was a showpiece for sure for the Super Nintendo. And we're like, what's the shit we got now? Mode 7? Hang on. I know exactly what we'll do. We're just gonna use this all the time. This is a watch. Don't open this. Unless you want to watch. That freaking... Here's the thing I like about this game that no one else ever talks about. Every enemy, almost every enemy, makes a unique sound effect when you kill it. Even the frogs. The frogs, yeah, they make a whip. They reuse a couple of them, but for the most part, every enemy has a unique sound effect. Love the Wiggly Whip. Yeah, God, so many spearmen in that. What the? She got me. Synthpop is back. That's great news. Thank you for the follow. I've been waiting. I picked up the wrong weapon. That's fine, there's another boomerang in the next level. Don't these guys look like Ninja Turtles? Is it just me? Like really buff Ninja Turtles? A little bit Wingnut too? Yeah. Good old Wingnut. Alright, good luck, Noman. I believe in you. It flows uphill because the castle is a creature of chaos. Chaos can do that, I assume. I like this level. It's true, that Dracula in his wacky castle. I can see that Smebble. Specifically, the whip, and the fact that you can whip in 8 directions, it kinda invalidates a lot of the use the sub-weapons would have. Also, yeah, the controls being so crisp makes it, control a lot differently from your typical Castlevania. The Lavatory of Despair. This bathroom is a creature of chaos. That's my Alucard. Also, I clogged it. Use the one on the 2nd floor. Looks at the Reader's Digest. I'm interested in this. Alucard really likes campus comedy. Oh, you know it's the librarian for sure. Never trust that guy. Oh, you don't like handsome Simon Belmont? You prefer the barbarian one? It's true, in the first couple, he's basically just a barbarian. Marching into some guy's house. Okay, I didn't mean to say all librarians go around clogging toilets. Just, just the one in Symphony. I know many librarians who know how to use toilets. I think this is the first part of the game where you can really easily die if you're not paying attention. And the game is basically entirely like this from this point on. Just setting up expectations for when I die. Don't get too disappointed when this turns out to be a 1cc instead of Deathless. Simon was in Lords of Shadow? I didn't know that. I don't know a lot about Lords of Shadow. Because they're bad games, okay. Can cross those off my list. There's people who will go to bat for Lords of Shadow too. I'm kind of curious about that one. Oh, 3DS Lords of Shadow. I did play that one. I didn't like that game. And now those guys make Metroid, so what am I gonna do? Other than continue to not play their games. You gotta take this part kind of fast, because these fishmen will squirt you. Oh boy. Oh man! He was placed perfectly! Have I ever had that happen before? That was cool. Alright, I gotta keep my bitching in check. The second I start bitching is the second I start dying in these games. I'm only gonna think positive things about video games. One I really liked was Curse of Darkness, but no one ever played that. Not a single person in the entire world. The PS2 and Xbox original one. Alright, note for future runs. Sometimes there is a fishman. I think Whoop is the fan of Lord of Shadows. Not sure she's played Curse. I reviewed Curse when it was new for a magazine, a print magazine. People will never believe it, but way back when, you could write about video games and have it published in a print publication. Konami would send you the DVD-Rs and everything. Woo! Don't mind me. I just like going woo sometimes. Yeah, they let you write about video games? Good thing they put a stop to that. I also remember playing Curse of Darkness like after months of them handing me really shitty games to play. So I ended up giving it a 5 out of 5. I was like, oh my god, guys, this is the best game ever made. When really, I'm pretty sure it was just okay, but I'd been handed a whole bunch of shit to play. Paid to complain about video games, living the dream. I didn't even know I was. Oh, is that the one that was fully made but never printed? Or, like, never sent to subscribers or something? Do you also have a copy of Game Go number 5? The legendary mythical publication. I'm pretty sure Game Go was a spin-off of Game Fan, like Hardcore Gamer was. That was the magazine I wrote for. I never got to experience the whole acid in the coffee pot thing, though. That was before my time. Oh, right, were there only like 3 even? Or 2? I was imagining it was more successful than it was. Yeah, I want to see that exhibit too. I think there's a lot that could be said about Mr. Diehard Game Fan Dave Halverson and his opinions on games. But nobody ever does it because I think everyone's afraid that he'll show up and start yelling at him. Or maybe not. I don't think he's been seen in a few years. He's like one of those personalities that just kind of disappeared. Yeah, specifically given Sonic 06 a 9.5. Along with Golden Axe Beast Rider. Have you ever played that shit? Dude was obsessed with that game. Years later, it was revealed that Golden Axe Beast Rider was only as good as it was due to internal sabotage. Like, the director was convinced that the combat was super easy and anyone could do it, while everyone on the test team was like, oh no, this is impossible, no one's gonna like this. So they changed it just before it shipped to retail to add, like, colorful tells for you to, like, counter and stuff. The game's still shit, but it was actually somewhat playable just because of that. Oh yeah, Mode 7's happening. The future right in front of our eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Victor Ireland doesn't watch Twitch. Somebody would have heard from him by now. Somebody meaning Duke Donuts. See, Sega, we can do stupid graphics too. Hey, Al Pennington, yep. Good old Vic. I really want him to tune in to hear Duke go off on him. Surely after all these years he has to admit that he didn't make the best decisions all the time. Surely all those decades of, all those past decades have given him some kind of perspective. That's the thing, yeah, he talked too much. When you're an industry figure like that, if you keep talking, you're gonna say some stupid shit. Like the fact that, yeah, he was working on quote-unquote fixing these games, as opposed to just straight-up localizing them. In reality, no perspective. Good to hear. I think once you get to be a certain age, you just kind of get stuck in your ways, and then you just forever have those opinions. Wonder when I'm gonna get to that point. Anyway, better play nothing but Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh yeah, flashing in this part. Look away if you're sensitive. Oh. He hit himself in the face. Simon, you clumsy oaf. You barbarian. Smebble, god damn it, that pisses me off so much. That the Japanese Sega Genesis Mini 2 had the Lunar games and Popful Mail, but not in the US, thanks to Victor Ireland. He's hoping for some kind of compilation, some kind of big payday from limited run games, and I'm gonna tell you, buddy, that's not gonna happen. Limited Run is kind of taking a bath on all their stuff they've been licensing. For some reason, there's not much of a market for a Plumbers Don't Wear Ties reboot. This stage is cool because it's very short, and it gives you a very short time limit, too. Yeah, no one wanted a repro of Three Stooges. They made a repro of Three Stooges NES. If there was an NES game that did not need a repro, that one fucking NES game you see for $3 at every pawn shop, better reprint it. I love Three Stooges for NES. I'm the target audience for that. I know better. Yeah, their audience is Chubo, assuming he doesn't also have a copy of Three Stooges NES. Hey, Ramses, yeah, I love those things. I never had the witch or the ghost. I only ever had the orange pumpkin. Oh, they're sold out? Well, shows what we know. I guess we're not real stooge heads. Yeah, 5 hours in, finally at the castle. And we gotta explore every room of this shit. Is there a meat? I don't think there's a meat. Or maybe they realized it was a terrible idea and just dumped them all in the ocean. You can do that. You can dump Three Stooges cartridge into the ocean. It's completely safe, like car batteries. Oh yeah, what's that? You want more Mode 7? There you go, you little freaks. All the Mode 7 you can eat. Hey Lance, yep, you can tell that this is an early gen Super Nintendo game. I almost said PS1 for some reason. I like this game's, I guess you could describe it as a lurid color palette. They put more thought into it than people give it credit for, but then you see guys like this who look like they're straight from the NES. I don't fully get this game. That is almost exactly the same axe armor sprite. Here's a secret. Now you have to share this room with the residents. Unless you're a horrible person and you kill the dog. Well, now I feel bad. Was that McGruff? McGruff the crime dog, mourning his brethren, his ghostly brethren. I'm still in half brain turned off mode. I need to, like, be fully in gamer mode for these next few parts. Oh, my dog. Got a lot of hearts, might as well use them. That guy was walking on air. They give you so much meat in this part, it's cool. Good thing, too, because I'd be hurting. Why isn't wall chicken real? I think there should be little guys who come into your house at night and put chicken in your walls. Like cooked chicken, not raw chicken. It is real, I just haven't found it. Like Christmas, but for Thanksgiving. It combines Christmas and Easter. Just look for the room that smells absolutely horrible. Can we scale back visits from the chicken elves? See if we can hire some cleanup elves. You know what, let's just cancel the chicken elf subscription altogether. We need to not subscribe to as many services nowadays. We don't need chicken elves, we don't need Netflix. What am I doing? I have a shit ton of hearts. No, not a live chicken either. I should have been more specific in my requests. I saw a movie recently about a kid who thought he heard things in his house's walls. It was called Cobweb. Pretty good. You see these things? Isn't that great? I'm glad they borrowed that from Haunted Castle, the idea that furniture can kill you. Might take another death here. See how the damage just really stacks up? Imagine getting all the way here as a vampire hunter and getting killed by a freaking chair. But it was haunted. Good boss fight. Right, I need the jerky elves. Finally, someone's thinking about this. You could probably get Grubhub to do that. Just order you some Slim Jims from 7-Eleven. And say, yeah, just leave them in my walls. I'll find them. They're rebooting the Jerky Boys as elves? Yeah. It was on the news this morning. I like this game of telephone we're playing. I haven't thought about the Jerky Boys in a minute. I despawned that guy. Not on purpose, but... I'm sorry, Hulk Hogan meat shoes? Oh, no, wait, I know what you're talking about. I was about to say, what's that insane combination of words you came up with? But no, I do know the Hulk Hogan meat shoes. It's for you, for when you want to keep some meat fresh and warm. Hey Arnold, yeah, I finished up Rondo a while back. I was like, what, 2 deaths? Not bad. Considering I never 1cc'd the game before until like a couple days ago. Probably my best run ever. I do remember when that guy on SA made his own Hulk Hogan meat shoes. Of all the things to remember, I do remember that. Look at this dog. Count the legs on that dog. I see at least 5, and also he's made from wall meat. Dog got the Chun-Li thighs. Alright, we can't be goofing too much. It's easy for the damage to stack up. This is why media preservation is important. You want to know how to deal with this guy? There he goes. Dracula, you really frame 8 candles stacked on top of one another? Dracula, you crazy for this one. Yeah, finally, art I can appreciate. No, that skull painting back there with the with the bones, that's a Banksy. That's an official Banksy. He signed it and everything. He has some kind of taste. He likes frames and also gigantic books. Randomly shoots some fiction notices. Oh yeah, that's a Banky. I like the boomerang in this game. Clock towers for sure. Before he builds a castle, he's like, this shit needs a clock tower. No! Alright, from this point on, the game is going to be a gigantic asshole. This is the extremely hard part of Super Castlevania 4. I gotta start actually thinking about what I do. Oh yeah, the droplets can hurt you. This stage would break me if I played this for the first time in a modern context. I would be stuck here for a while. What is this, an Amiga game? Am I gonna see Scrappy-Doo in a second here? Yeah, that's how you know this is the US version. It's a bunch of green goop. This part here is surprisingly tricky. Helps a lot to have a boomerang there. I wasn't looking at the screen! I was holding up and left, and Simon did not climb the stairs. That's death number 2. Don't assume this game will input the control that you input, especially when it comes to stairs. At least that wasn't the first death. I would have felt bad about that. It's true, I was warned about the stairs. Stairs are the fucking worst in this game. Because this is the first game where you can jump on or off them, but it's not consistent enough to be something you should do. Especially later on in the game. There's some conditions where the game can straight up eat your inputs. I'm not sure if that's what happened there, but... Well, now you get to see how to do this without the boomerang. You know, if I fall here, I don't think I even could have jumped back up. It looks a little bit too high. Another one of Dracula's deadly traps. Guess I'll take the knife. I haven't even reached the hard part of this level yet. Where do they give you the boomerang in this level? Is it like right here? Yeah, okay. Alright, we're back in business. Oh, you did it? Nice! Good work. Congrats. Now you can play a good game. How'd you like that shortcut? Oh man, good luck with USCV3. That is the game that beat me last year when I tried to do a 1cc. Just couldn't do it. No! I tried to jump. I think he didn't have the headroom to jump. That's what happened there. I'm excited to discover these new deaths after all these years. Well, having the boomerang would have been pretty nice. Okay. Ooh, I shouldn't be doing this. This is dangerous. You really should kill that guy before moving on. Alright, Vegas Bridge time. Place your bets. Will I get it on the first try? Or will I fall where so many other vampire killers have fallen? Whew, that was close. That was closer than it should have been. It's scary. I don't like the Vegas Bridge. Alright, time for another really hard level. This one's less hard than the previous one, but you can also let your guard down and die to something stupid. Hey, Hexagon Witch. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening. I never make it up there. What's even up there? Just like, probably not even meat. Yeah, there's a bunch of bullshit up there. Oh, the cross is up there. Okay, that's actually good to know. Hey! Do not like those skellies. Normally I'm all in favor of skeletons, you know me. Just not those particular ones. Aw. Plombo, hello. Welcome to the back half of Castlevania 4. Hope you're doing well. You like wait till the third one, I think? Whatever, it worked. Rondo of Blood went pretty good. I think I only had 2 deaths. It was a pretty easy 1cc after studying the game a million times over because all the VTubers are playing it. I hadn't played that in many years either. I just kind of absorbed it. Medley, hello. Welcome to Dracula's Castle. This guy got a lot of money, have you noticed? Thank you, Heinerhan. I'm looking forward to seeing my certificate when Dot updates it next time. It'll have 2 deathless clears and 2 1cc's, God willing. Ooh. Okay. That was... Take my word when I say that is unnecessarily risky what I just did. This room's great because everything is money. Even the enemies drop money. Give me that money. You know, I should be grabbing more of this because of score extends. You think you can no-death clear this? Good freaking luck. People have done it. It's not impossible. Come over here. This guy's gonna die, or... Okay. I played Rondo via the FPGA Mister, the same for this one. Yeah, don't play non-version K Haunted Castles. Fabio, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Stage A, we ran out of numbers, so we had to start using letters. Yeah, this level doesn't require much concentration, so I can probably just turn my brain off. I'm joking. Don't ever do that in this level, you will die. Hey, Invaderoid. This level got jams. I think, as a kid, this was the first time I ever heard remixed music in a video game. I didn't know what to think of it. I thought, what, did they mess up or something? They're reusing music. Alright, it's time to pray. Whoever prayed, thank you. I'm gonna be very careful here. Some funky stuff can happen if you hit these hooks. This room's tough. Fabio, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the sub club. Enjoy your emotes. I appreciate it. I really don't want to fuck up here. Ooh. We're good. We almost weren't good. That was a terrible swing. Whew, alright. Glad that room's over with. It's mummy time. Yeah, Fabio, I remember you too. Good to see you're still around from the old days. The old Lost Levels, Fifi sort of thing. Very good fight. Could not have asked for a better fight. It's true, we're old. Somebody's gotta be old. So we got 6 lives to do this, I think. If I can get past the really tough upward scrolling part, we should be pretty good. I fucked up. That's okay. We live. Ideally, you want to fall off one of those crumbling platforms to land directly on the stairs. That's what I was trying to do. I am so worried about Slogro. Rachel, I rewatched your run from the other day, and I was like, yep, I've had that happen before. You can get all the way here, and Slogger just says no. Okay, let's do this. No missed jumps. Let's do this nice and clean. This is the part I have trouble with. You see this shit? You see the bullshit they put you through? Imagine you're just a little kid trying to have fun with your Dracula game. Well, don't speak too soon. The next part is the real motherfucker. See, no problem. Yeah, I only started streaming on this channel regularly like a couple months ago. Phew. Okay, no matter what else happens in this run, I can feel good about that last part. He did the thing that I don't want him to do. He's gonna hit me. If you hit me. All right. The funny thing this game does is his last hit point, you need to hit him twice. Also, I kind of lost the pattern. Survived it, though. This whole last part is why going for Deathless in this game is so painful, and that's why I decided this was going to be a 1cc and not Deathless. Because to lose everything here is just so heartbreaking. Because at this point, you played like 20 hours of game. It's true, it might be the longest game ever made, next to Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which has the same problem. Great games, just a little bit more game than I want to play in one sitting. It is a lot of video game. Too much. It's like a buffet that is a little bit too large. It's a golden corral when all you really want is just some Denny's. Thank you, Murph. You played this one? I know your favorite is Haunted Castle, but this one's worth a look too, I think. We just gonna do this? Yeah, it's quite long. It is an investment of time. That's why I said at the top of the stream this was gonna be a 1cc instead of Deathless, because like hell I'm gonna reset this. That'd be a good encore for this game. Just gonna start up a credit of Super Spy. I never thought that game was 1cc-able until I started watching BBH play it. The man has Neo Geo in his blood. Hey, check it out. It's the end of the game. We made it. Give me that shower of meat. That's it? Oh, I guess I already have all the upgrades. Okay. Alright, that's death number 3. Yeah, I played Haunted Castle last week, I think. That's in my archives if you want to watch that. It's really tricky, yeah, it's like... It's maybe not a 1-pixel jump, but you can't really see where you're jumping from, which is the problem. Hey! The chicken ball! It left! My chicken ball! Dracula, you'll pay for this. You promised me a chicken ball. It was not by my hand I gave you a chicken ball. Give me the... Okay. Alright. Good. We got 1 chicken ball. Jeez. Pretty rough. But we did it. Eh. Celebratory whip. We did it. 1cc with many lives to spare. As for tonight's work, 2 death, 1 CC of Rondo, 3 death, 1 CC of Super Castlevania 4. I'll take it. That's true, it's the it's that's been done by me. Okay, I don't have to play this one again. I was kind of worried about this, especially when I started losing really stupid lives. It's really easy to run through the lives this game gives you, even though it gives you, like, seriously 7 or 8 in total. Bloodlines win. I don't like Bloodlines, at least not as much as the other 16-bit games. Also, I've never beaten it without continuing. I'm kind of bad at Bloodlines. I'm probably more likely to play that than Chronicles. Chronicles looks insane to me. I would probably learn Bloodlines before I even attempted Chronicles. Yeah, thank you all for the GGs, and you did it. Bloodlines is your plan, good luck. It's a good game, it's just not my preference. Smebble, if you're talking PC Engine Dracula X, absolutely. Play Rondo of Blood, no question. Super Nintendo Dracula X, skip it for real. Or better yet, play it after you're familiar with the PC Engine one. Okay, yeah. Well, it might be worth trying it. It's your favorite? Oh man, you need to try it then. If just to see how badly they fucked it up. Or, I don't know, watch a long play. Watch the final boss, at the very least. Which one's that, Lynx? I've seen a lot of people play a whole bunch of games. I know Vox is doing the Game Boy ones tonight. I don't think I'll get to the Game Boy ones. I didn't have a good time playing through those when I played them for the first time. Adventure Rebirth I did like a lot, but I've never beaten it. Here's the dancers we saw for 2 seconds. Remember all the good times we had in Dracula's library? Trying to pull those giant books off the shelves. Only to find out that for as big as the books are, the text in them is absolutely tiny, too tiny to read. Dracula's funny like that. I ought to do Maria runs of Saturn Symphony of the Night again. I had a lot of fun with that. I enjoy games that just say fuck it and include an ultra-powerful, super overpowered character. Like, even more so than Maria and Rondo, she's just absolutely fucked in Saturn Symphony of the Night. That's what I played on this channel last year, didn't I? I played all the way through Saturn Symphony. I liked it. It was still a good game. It's extremely janky, but it was quite good. Did it go stable? Oh my god, I'm waiting for that shit. They've been making really good progress on the N64 core. I'm surprised. N64 on Mister might actually happen. And if it does, it could conceivably be the best way to emulate N64. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. At first they were like, I got a ROM to play, I got it to load, but it's not doing anything. And then, like, the next day, he's all like, okay, Mario Kart's working. Dr. Jordo, if you want to try, I would recommend actually PC Engine Rondo of Blood. Even if you don't play it with Maria, I'd say it's still a little bit easier than the other Castlevanias. Plus, you can save your progress. You don't gotta enter passwords.